It was late afternoon, and we were sitting in the study. We were bouncing this rubber band ball back and forth, and it accidentally bounced out of the room. So I went to go get it, and when I came back, Alison was gone. I didn't even realize what had happened for the first few minutes. It was when I was looking out the window and saw her underneath that I realized what had happened.
Our air conditioner had gone out that day, so we had opened all the windows in the house. Elizabeth came out to me in the kitchen. She said, "Mommy, Alison fell out the window and she's on the ground. She's lying on the ground." I really thought that she was dead. Her head was flopping around, her eyes were rolling around in her head, and she was making some real funny breathing noises, but she was breathing.
When I first walked into the emergency room, I saw a young girl who was in a very critical condition, and my first instinctive thought was, I'm not too sure that she's going to survive.
Alison Johnson was 2.5 years old when she fell out the window onto the concrete below. Dr. Andrew Reisner of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta performed emergency surgery to install a pressure monitor inside Alison's skull. The staff at Children's treated her with medications to reduce life-threatening pressure on the brain. 5 days after surgery, the pressure began to subside. Slowly, Alison began to recover.
I noticed that she was recovering, that she was more responsive, that she was able to eat. Just to see her more responsive to her surroundings and to her blanket or toys or something that she was comfortable with, having her sister come and visit and recognizing her, those kind of things.
A week and a half after Alison's surgery, Dr. Reisner operated again to remove loose fragments of Alison's skull that were piercing her brain and causing partial paralysis to the right side of her body.
They were also wonderful and so caring and took such good care of her and helped her so much. I do believe in miracles, and I believe that all the people at Children's were put in place when we saw the people we need to see at the right times, and they were here for that reason.
She's doing great. She's learning to read. She can do math and stuff. She's in first grade now. She's doing awesome. She does gymnastics too. I was so young when it happened, but I knew that everyone always loved Dr. Reisner in my family.
I would die if he didn't do this. It saved my life.
We go back and see the firemen every year. We go back and see Dr. Reisner every year. Just everybody that pulled together. So many people were involved with her getting the help she needed when she needed it. But I do believe it was a miracle.